Good afternoon, gents. Welcome to the Anfield Boot Room. Basically, I have had the time to play the Football Manager, but have not had time to record the Football Manager. So plenty of things have happened as a consequence. So last left you at the start of October. And it is now, as you can see, February. So that's a lot of games. And I'm going to try and review them super quickly, tell you about some other stuff that happened, and then maybe we can play a game. Maybe we won't be able to, because that's a lot of months worth of Football Manager, and I'm not sure I can pack it all in. So let's just start a pace. And just hammer it through. So we beat QPR the next game after that Burnley game, which was an annoying draw. We also annoyingly lost to Hull. More of that annoyance to come. We beat QPR 3-0. I do not believe it. Well, Badger got sent off, which was great. Let's have a quick look at the... No, oh, Jesus. Right, the stats. Yeah, we were worthy winners and happy with that. Good. Carlos Baiano scoring all the time. We then hammered Ajax 3-0 as well. Memphis just only scoring in extra time, which is cool. Happy with that. Yeah, so basically I completely dominated that game. That is not difficult to see. 5 clear-cut chances. So happy days. I have to admit a lot of these are quite foggy in my memory. Yes, here we have our first incidence of Scouse. It's Boot Room Bingo, as Raheem Sterling got sent off straight red just before half time, and it kind of screwed with my stuff. Yeah, Aston Villa, very, very ordinary team, but playing against 10 for a whole half. Apparently, just clicked on Nicholas Hill by accident, don't worry about that. Yeah, I couldn't really pull it off, and it was frustrating because I think actually... Yeah, well, 1 click on chance each. It was 1-1. Yeah, really, we could have lost that. So, thanks, Sterling, you mug. We then beat Swansea in the Cup 3-0. Brilliant start. We do have the odd blistering start. And Swansea got 0 shots on target, which usually makes me quite anxious as to when they might get a shot on target. But no, this time it was fine. And a comprehensive win for my youth team. We then drew at Stoke, another sending off, although it was at the last minute. Mame Diouf scored. I remember it being quite good, but yeah, just frustrating basically, because they had 3 shots on target. Yeah, there was only 1 clear-cut chance all game. There's 3 shots on target at 21 shots. Irritating times. Kennedy played a blinder, but didn't manage to actually wow, he scored. So I suppose he did. But yeah, Begovic got man of the match. Boo. So spoiling the Premier League, but then thrashing them in the cup. Celso Borges, a former... Was he Dagenham and Redbridge? Oh Lord. Anyway, a former player of mine. What an excellent player he is. He scored against me. But yeah, dominated another game against Ajax. Apparently they are not very good. Then a showdown against Man City in the Premier League. Glad we won that. Balotelli getting in amongst the goals. Yaya Toure showing his class. Yeah, that's another one where we kind of... Oh, they had 3 clear-cut chances and 3 shots on target. Wow, that's... interesting. But yeah, we still had way more chances, so should have won the game, and that's basically how that works. Cool. What was next? So we're now into November. We drew against Everton 2-2. That was really irritating because they scored in the 78th and 87th minute. And yeah, I remember being quite annoyed. Even though they did create a good number of chances and stuff like that. Wow, 5 clear-cut chances. Okay, so I completely rode my luck in this game. I was annoyed on the basis of it being Everton. And I think the fans were annoyed as well, and that's fair. We then thrashed Celtic. We're doing very well in Europe, that sort of thing. Yeah, just not even close to the level of quality that I have. Kennedy again playing quite well. Kennedy's had a fair few games this season. I kind of forgot about that. Fulham, Fast Rishi, as I've renamed Rishi the Ziv because I got bored of saying Rishi the Ziv. I'm just he's called Fast Rishi now. He's come into the team and he's been quite good. He then got injured, but yeah, 8 starts, 8 goals. What a lad! And he's very fast. That Fast Rishi, extraordinarily fast. So yeah, actually quite an even game, but you know that I've judged the team right. Essentially, I mean, 3 chances. Let's not forget about that. When we're playing a mixed bag 11, not necessarily, you're starting 11, and we win comfortably. That's what I like. That's what we're here to see. Because I was saving up for a game against Dortmund, which we won 4-1. Carlos Baiano's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Yeah, so we were really good in that game. Carlos Baiano was sensational. Let's not dig in it. We then lost to Arsenal. Disappointing. We did that thing where we have a lot of chances and we don't really score, and then it was only towards the end that they started really getting those shots away. So they had very few shots and had just scored them. That was annoying. Right, okay, so what? I'm trying to pick out patterns as I'm reviewing it as to who maybe is dragging the team down. Filippo Coutinho is always not as good as I think he should be, which is his average rating just over 7, whereas some of the likes of Sterling and the other guys, got very much higher average ratings. Right, so yeah, crushing loss, and then wonderful win, 3-0. Can't complain about that. They had 0 shots on target. That's what I like. Over 30 shots from me, so we dominated the game. Right, what are we into? December now. Win against Millwall. That must have been my youngers. Fast Rishi there, getting a couple of goals. And yeah, Millwall are crap, so let's not talk about them for too long. Then Southampton, Gabriel Barbosa scoring both goals. Again, it's games like this that it ends 1-1, and you wonder why the hell you even bother doing this. But no, a 2-0 win. Happy about that. Good performances from the likes of Eder. I believe, actually, was it? I'm not going to risk it because it'll take too much time, but Eder played a great ball through for a goal. We smashed Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. How Nottingham Forest are in the Premier League is a mystery to me, as their squad is average. I'm just going to skip through. 2-0 win against West Ham. Similarly good. 1 shot on target from West Ham. So not a good team. Right. Beat Swansea 3-2. We had the game essentially sewn up, and then for some reason Kurt Zouma scored an own goal, and that was very confusing. But yeah, they had 3 shots on target. They scored 2 goals. It's very, very vaguely annoying, but we still won the game, and that is what is important. Fast Rishi scoring a couple of goals there. Happy. This was humiliating because it was 0-0 at half time. Then we went 2-0 up. And then in the last 15 minutes, we just basically fucked it. They had nothing. If you imagine, the best of their chances were in the last 15 minutes. They had 3 clear-cut chances, all in the last 15 minutes. There's just nothing goals. We dominated. We were 2-0 up. And against Man United as well, because I just, even looking at it now, I'm pretty annoyed, man. Pretty annoyed. Falcao came on and just scored 2 goals, because that's at this period in 2015 or whatever. What am I now? 2017. Wow. Falcao is actually a beast. Which actually last year he had recovered to be a beast. So good lad. Unspectacular winning against Oldham. My youngers doing a good job. Oldham, no shots on target. That is what we like. Into January now. I'll show you. I don't think there was that much business done, so it's fine. 4-0 against Newcastle, probably good. Reading. Oh yeah, what a terrible game that was. We just edged it against Reading in the last minute. Fast-Wishy scored a penalty, missed a penalty. Good lord. Carlos Baiano scored a last-minute goal. I had brought him on because I needed the quality. Him and Memphis did a decent job of coming on and winning the game for us. Oh my goodness, there's so much more. Beat Blackburn 2-1 in the first leg of the Capital One Cup. They are a crap team, so that's fine. Another crap team are Wolves, who, I mean, that's pretty standard for me, isn't it? Like, we had to get a last-minute goal. I had to bring in the cavalry for this absolute nonsense. 3 clear-cut chances versus 2, 18 shots against 8. You know, whatever. But 1-1 draw. But it was in the FA Cup, so that's actually not even that bad. It's not dropped points. We then thrashed Blackburn, thrashed Hull, beat Wolves. They're highlighted because they are my feeder club. Beat Wolves coming into February. Yeah, again, had it all sewn up in the first half and then brought on kind of youth players and started to lose it. But yeah, they just scored the most rubbish goals. Oh yeah, that was it. Actually, that was a really funny goal. Let's have a look at Michael Jacobs' goal. I think this is maybe not going to show you in 3D, but you'll still probably see the effect of it. Where keep your eyes on the goalie, just what the goalie's doing. So the ball goes straight, and the goalie just dives massively to the left. Can we have that again? Just show that quickly. So he gets the ball and he shoots down the middle of the goal. The goalie just dives wildly to the left. Incredible stuff. Oh no, now I lost my place in the schedule. Here we go, but I still beat them anyway. Ha ha. Burnley, I've lost previously to them, so I played a strong team, beat them 3-0. Good. Fiorentina, this was an absolutely mad game. Also, yeah, so I played basically 14 of the starting 11 because Big John, Gololungo, and Jonathan Cagliari are my players, and I don't know why, but they're allowed to play against me. And so I was confused about that because I thought, oh, good, like half of their defense will be gone, and they like their best attacker, who's been playing absolutely stunningly. I will get him back from loan, I promise. Big John, Gololungo. So I thought they wouldn't be playing, and then they all played. And the first goal, Jonathan Cagliari let Romagnoli go at the back post for a header, which was funny. And then Gololungo sent off, Balotelli scored the penalty. So I was like, well done, agents. You successfully. And then, yeah, it just kind of went bananas from there. So they, bless me, the first half finished, what was it, 3-2? 3-2, and then yeah, we scored a lot more goals. They obviously, their player sent off, and then I think they used all their subs, and then he went off injured, so managed to get another one in the last kind of 10 minutes. Mad game, mad. I don't know what the clear-cut chances ratio is. Well, 3, and we scored 6. So yeah, but fun times. So that gives us a good. That's a knockout first leg. So that gives us a good advantage. The Continental hangover hit me deep. Look at that. So bearing in mind, I only scored in the 91st minute. We'll have a quick look at the match stats. I had one off the woodwork, 1 clear-cut chance, 37 shots, 17 on target. They had 8 shots, 3 on target. They managed to score 2 goals, which they were just shit as well. They'd like... So this knobhead, Danilo Neco, is awful. But he whipped one into the top corner and then just fudded one down the middle. I was going absolutely nuts. I brought on like as best attacking players as I could. I tried my 3-4-3 system, and all I could muster was a shot in the last minute. 37 shots. Just mad. So I'm at the FA Cup, which I thought that was a really generous draw because Birmingham are not very good. But yeah, there we go. Makes me unhappy. So we're now up to date. Let's have a little look at what happened in January. I'm not really sure much did. because I don't really remember. We signed Uwe Wachter. He's obviously 16. Joel Madondo. Yeah, these are all really, really young guys. Musa Sanogo. He's very oddly pointy. I'm trying to turn him into a defensive midfielder. He just was very talented with a lot of potential, so I wasn't sure I could ignore him. Christopher Seed. He's rated quite well, but his potential is actually quite low, so he's already on loan at a foreign club. Good determination, though. Good physically. See, he's a good functional striker. I think he'll be worth money. And for 600k, that's probably fine. Did we sell anybody? I don't think we sold anybody. Because I don't really sell in January because people only have about half their budgets. We just rearranged some loans. Some other people came of age where they could go on loans. So Vangelis and Lorenzo Ayala. Stath went out. Oh no, Stath's doing. Oh, not great. And dislocated his shoulder, so that's great. Vladimiros as well. Yeah. So some people went out on loan, which is fine. We're good with that. Excuse me. So competitions-wise, we are third in the Premier League with a game in hand. We've scored. I mean, Man United have just been whipping people. It's so annoying. They've been so consistent. I'm like waiting for them to drop off in the second half of the season. Because I've obviously, so I lost Man United, I lost to Arsenal, that's fair enough. I lost to Hull, annoying. Draws against Everton, fair enough. Stoke, kind of okay. Aston Villa, Burnley, Tottenham, but won the rest of my games. So, yeah, it seems to be, I'm scoring not as many. Let's have a proper look at the Premier League then. So I'm conceding reasonably low. Chelsea obviously have quarter on goals, so they're not conceding hardly any goals basically. But I'm not. I don't know if I'm scoring as many as last season. I think Balotelli has gone off the boil, and these guys are just fucking ridiculous. That Man United have 2 of the top 4 scorers, 2 of the top 4 average ratings. I've got Sterling in there, just shoved in. I'm not sure. Should we have a look at the top scorers? I don't know. Where are they? Goals. So Falcao. Can I? Like this is how I do that. So Bayern is there on 10. Arsenal have 2 in there. Man United have 2 in there. Chelsea have 2 in the top 10. The 3 in the top 10. Well, kind of extended 10, isn't it? Yeah, annoying. So I've got 8th and then 23rd. And where's Balotelli then? Joint 23rd is Mario Balotelli. Although he scored quite a few goals. He's still playing obviously excellently. He's just not playing a goal a game, which is what he was doing before. Is there anything else to show? Oh, right, there might be a few funny names. Let's see if there are some funny names. Oh God, this is so badly organised. Right, go up there, and then I want to look at the top of the list. Top of the list, please. Thank you. Let's try and find where he is, because I know he's here somewhere, because I've had him going month to month. My short, there he is, Duplex. Duplex Fidjeu Tazamata. Just outstanding regen football nameage. Duplex Fidjeu Tazamata. Unbelievable. I don't think there are any more. Who I'm not actually quite interested in signing, really. I don't know if I've got any confirmed signings that are of interest. Let's have a look. No, these guys are all 14. No, I'm signing potentially my... Oh, actually, yeah, this guy is amazing. So he is 15 years old. He is basically a plausible Premier League goalkeeper. 20 on reflexes, great kicking, great one-on-ones, great handling. The mental stats are all there. The physical stats are mostly there. He is unbelievable. But so I didn't sign him initially, and then I was just ignoring his existence because he's fairly inconsistent and susceptible to injuries. I did a bit of reading into this, and it turns out this is so frustrating. So if an attribute like that, so fairly inconsistent, for instance, if it's only fairly, there are certain things that can happen in the game that means that will drop off and he won't be fairly inconsistent anymore. And so I've been monitor. Actually, yeah, that's a good. I can go back to this and show you this guy. I had him agreed to sign when he was like 15, when he entered the game, and he was fairly inconsistent. And now that has just dropped off, and I don't know how. And it's so frustrating because obviously he's going to be bloody amazing, and he's big and he's great at finishing and he's fast, and he's already scoring goals in Lyon reserves, which, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Also, Lyon are now one of my affiliated clubs, which is quite funny. But that's not going to get me him for less than $1 million, which I could have had him for before. And that's very frustrating. So I'm now that I'm a more financially functional club, I might be picking up the odd fairly inconsistent player, seeing how they develop, seeing if I can get that attribute to drop off somehow. And then if it doesn't, I'll sell them on, and no hard feelings. I know that that's going to happen. But yeah, if they are truly world class, like where has he gone? No, he was forward. Let's cycle through this. No, okay, I've lost him. Well, Wesley, wherever Wesley is, here he is. If he's truly world class, then actually it shouldn't matter, and I'll sell him for so much money. I mean, look at him compared to Geronimo Rulli, who is genuinely a great goalkeeper. He's matching him on several sets of attributes and not far behind on the rest. And he's 9 years his junior. Oh man, sickeningly good. But yeah, I'm getting him in. I'm signing my first Chinese player, Su Qiang. Basically, he's going to be quite good. I think he's fairly inconsistent. Yeah, he hasn't got great cons, but he's got great potential. And I've never signed a Chinese player before, and I thought it might be fun to do. So he's going to be a world-class centre-back. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's stop blaring. Oh, Guido Hoyos, I know, is going to be amazing. He's 17. He's so good. Oh, my God. Let's not get into that. Let's play a game, and let's entertain you people, maybe, hopefully. Wow, they've got a lot of players out, but I don't think any of them are particularly crucial. Oh, they've got a good team. This Chelsea team are great. They are top of the league, and they are having a bloody laugh about it. Joel Matip, oh, God, he's good, but I don't need to close him down. Ramirez is terrible. Christian Cuevas, I might close him down only. Cesar Azpilicueta, obviously great. Maicon's all right. John Terry's still knocking about. Mentally, he's amazing. Obviously, hopefully, we can take advantage of the fact that he moves like a steam train, accelerates like a steam train, not moves like a steam train. That would be weird. Only on certain tracks. Who is João Rodriguez? Okay, he's not terrible. Right, but yeah, that formation is also a bit weird. You'd expect Oscar to be in here and William to be out there, but whatever. Isaac Christie Davies is not going to be a threat. Ruben Summit, I don't know who he is. Juan Cuadrado is obviously quite good, as England found out recently in their game against Colombia. Right, we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. 2 players want to do that, so that's nice. Some very few more like the faith that I have in them. Right, so a miserable bloody lot, but let's go out and play football. Let's hopefully exploit the weaknesses that Chelsea do have. They are there, but obviously they have amazing quality as well with Hazard, Costa, Willian is great, Oscar's great. We always struggle with Diego Costa in the air. He's not the tallest. He's just really aggressive and decent at heading. It's quite annoying. Balotelli. Oh, Balotelli, great snapshot there. Yes, Sarko. So I'm obviously playing my usual formation. I have Balotelli in the more withdrawn striker role because he's good at heading. So actually that makes him not a terrible... Oh, yes, Carlos Baiano. To finish that thought, makes him not a terrible hold-up master. We kind of aim balls towards him and he can win the flick on because he's quite tall, quite good at heading. Carlos Baiano then picks up the pieces as he did there in a kind of... Oh, that was actually good, well laid on from Memphis. But yeah, he just kind of punts it in. Brilliant. All right, if we could go 2 up, that would be joyous. No, it's not to be. But yeah, first 10 minutes, see that ball into Balotelli, and then we can make something of it. Oh, Memphis, you offsidey bastard. But yeah, that seems to work quite well. It's maybe why he's scoring less because he's in more withdrawn positions. But he does take a lot of long shots, and some of them go in, so maybe it's not impacting that. I have more recently tried to play him in a more advanced role because I thought the team was lacking goals, but it seems to be much of a muchness because I play Gabriel Barbosa in the left-sided withdrawn role because he's really creative, or you can play Balotelli there and play Carlos Baiano, who's a great poacher in the attacking forward role. So, who knows, eh? Who bloody knows about this football lark? Not a clue, mate. Oh, Balotelli. I presume that's a corner because he wouldn't just kick it off the pitch like that. Coutinho, lay it out wide. Okay. Soul. Soul is awesome. He's really, really big and solid and great, and he's going to be a homegrown Liverpool product. That's what I'm all about. Sterling, cross it in. Oh, John Terry. But we're basically playing into John Terry's hands. This is the one thing you can do. Stand in the penalty box and head. Oh, Balotelli. Yes. I would like to see that on 3D as to how incompetent the defending was there, because Memphis won a big high header or something. Yeah, just chunders it up in the air. Whoever this guy is not dealing with it at all. Michael. And Balotelli just half volleys it wrong-footed. God, 2-0 up. Half an hour gone. Ooh, Courtois. Well, I mean, great save. He's like an octopus, Courtois, 6'6". 100 tons. No, he's not 100 tons. Baiano, whip it in, mate. No, okay. That's fine. But as you can see, Chelsea have had no shots on target. I fully expect them to score, obviously, their first shot. Oh, great save from Rulli. Or Hulli. I don't know how you'd say that in Argentinian. Cool. Well, they've had one shot on target and not scored it. I'm now kind of cursing that, aren't I? Damn it. Come on, lads. They're having a good fight out there as well as good finishing. Fight and finishing is all I ask for. Balotelli, you're nuts. You cannot just run it and shoot, even though that works sometimes, so I let you do it. Joel Matip, obviously currently of Liverpool. Chelsea signed him for not very much money, and he's very good, in fact. So I was quite annoyed. But he wouldn't. This is the thing that consoles me is I could have picked him up for 6 million, and he would have been a leading Premier League player. But he would be. Ooh, see, you're just playing to Courtois' hands there as well, because Courtois is a great keeper. He would hold back the development again. Courtois, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's why they've only conceded 14 all bloody season. Even though I've knocked 2 past them. But anyway, let's forget about that for a minute. What was I talking about? I can't now bloody remember. Memphis, terrible at heading. Let's not do that. No, I can't recover the thought. It's fine. Let's just go with Chelsea are good and don't let this drop. Don't let this drop. Coutinho, you're not playing that well. Sterling's not playing that well. Let's keep an eye on Coutinho's fitness and just go again, lads. Go again. Come on, lads. Cool. Right. Oh, yeah. That's it. Matip would hold back the development of my lovely young centre-backs like Su, like Romagnoli, like Eder. And I like playing those guys because, one, they're good. He's not that much better than them. And, oh dear, great save. They're good and they've got plenty of potential and they're homegrown Liverpool products. And these are all the things that I want to do with this game. So, yeah. Oh, great play. Oh, what a block, probably from fucking Matip. A similar thing happened with a guy called Lorenzo Krisatig, I believe his name is. He's a great defensive midfielder. He's about as good as Henderson. And I could sign him for a couple of million, which is outrageous. And he wouldn't ask for a large amount of wages. But the thing is, I already have Henderson. I don't need this other guy because I already have a wide range of... Oh, go on. Yes. Oh, come on. I mean, that probably was offside, but I thought the assistant ref had already started walking up, so I celebrated. Mug. What a mug. Go on, Memphis. No, Memphis. He scored a free kick the other day. I think that's for a free kick I've scored in about 2 seasons. Right. Let's have a pause. Is anyone knackered? Is anyone playing badly? Sterling's not playing great. I don't know. Yeah, let's make that sub. If he's not playing great, let's make the sub. Jose Gaya. He can go on the left because he's better on the left. Memphis is great on the right. And then Guy was great. He's not played that many games because he was injured at the start of the season. But I'm genuinely quite happy about the way the team is progressing. Farming all my players out on loan is going quite well. A lot of them are developing really nicely. God, I'm still dominating this game. 18 shots to 8. Oh, Balotelli. See, the thing is, because he's so big and strong and mobile, he gets in such good positions and then he just smashes it. But then, you know, does score still a lot of goals. So is able to get into those positions frequently enough for that not to be really, really annoying. Because you would think, man, this is going to be really, really annoying. But yeah, great defending there from Chan. Chan and Henderson hold it at the back. They are great. But yeah, so for instance, why I didn't sign Lorenzo Christek, who is kind of like Henderson, but not, because I already have Henderson, I already have Chan, I've already got Badger on the bench, I've already got Mighty Mouse, I've already got Ruben Neves, who he was about. Oh, Henderson scores, taking the piss now. Right, I did get carried away with some explanation, so I will now rest some players. So Coutinho comes off for Goretzka, and who else? Memphis. No, I'll tell you what, I'll take Chan off because Memphis actually has great... what does he have? Great. He has great natural fitness, so he can play a couple of games in a week, and it's not a problem. Yeah, so I already have a suite of defensive midfielders, people who are actually not even, don't even play for my club and have never played for my club. People like Kranovita, who's played about 5 games, Kondogbia. They're going to be amazing, and that's obviously why they're still officially on the books. Go on, Badger. Badger. Nope. And so yeah, I'll basically sell them on. But why buy another guy for 2 million and then have him on the books and have him getting unhappy and have him not developing and other people not developing as well? I'm trying not to cloud my books like that. I will cloud them with 15-year-olds because you don't need to worry about them. They just do their thing and then pop out when they're 18, 19, and you can either flog them or they're good. That's how that works. Yes, 3-0. Triumphant. Complete. Very happy. 2 assists from Memphis. Goal from Hendo. That's a collector's item. Jose Gaia got an assist because he is a good Gaia. It's a great result. There you go. Accuser bias towards the host. Well, Kevin Friend is my friend. I'm guessing you can't interact with referees. No, you can't. It's a good picture of him though. Right, amazing. So I've brought Chelsea down a peg or 2. Oh, actually, that means if I win, I go top by a point. That is glorious. Okay, fantastic. Oh my God. Well, that was a really key win. Oh, and Hull beat Man United. Hull, who have cursed me many a season, curse Man United now. Amazing. Right, so I've got a schedule coming up. So what have I got? I've got QPR, Tottenham. We could do... Oh, that's tricky. So Tottenham, Man City, and Fiorentina in a row. See, it's like I want to beat Tottenham, and I need a good team to beat Tottenham. Oh, well, I'm 6-2 up against Fiorentina, so actually I can rest some players. So I'll play like strong teams there and then maybe ease off and save up for the Man City Premier League. Oh, it all works out. It all works out. Although no one cares if I win the Capital One Cup anyway. They just care that I went out in the FA Cup against fucking Birmingham. So anyway, maybe we'll record the cup final in Fiorentina or something like that. Yeah, cool. So, oh God, there's a lot more games to go, but I'm enjoying it. Cool. I can't think of anything else that I haven't covered. If only Duplex was a proper Wonder Kid, that would be amazing. I'd love a bit of Duplex. Right, so I'll leave it at that. That episode is sufficiently long. All right, bye, guys.